The UC women fall at home on senior night, 78-61 your final score, joined now by head coach Jamelle Elliott. And it seemed like the third quarter was really the difference maker in this one as Tulsa hit a lot of tough shots at the end of shot clocks, and that's tough to answer.
I would like to watch the film to kind of see where the momentum shifted, but this is the time of year, everybody's banged up, everybody's hurt, and I thought today we allowed those banged up things allow us to affect how we play. And some of it, Anna, first time all year, first time in her career where she just wasn't able to physically go. And it's the first time all year we didn't look to our left and right or see Anna Owens out there. I'm not saying that we couldn't have had enough to grind it out. I expected us to ground it out for Bianca and Brandy to find a way. But sometimes when there's an effective change like that, it just kind of permeates through the team. And I know we're a better basketball team than what we played. I know we should have been able to find a way to gut this one out without Anna. Shanice is out there with a turf toe out there, but she tried to grind it out and give us as much as she can. But to end the regular season, we wish we would have ended it a little differently, especially being in the fifth third for the very last time, honoring our seniors. But we just didn't have enough today. And credit to Tulsa, they came in and they made shots when they needed to. You mentioned the third quarter where they came down and we played some really good possessions of defense and they knocked down tough shots. And this time of year, you're going to have to knock down tough shots and you're going to have to find a way to grind it on defense. And, our regular season is over, Matt, and it didn't end how we wanted it to end. But, I can't say I'm not proud of the players and their overall body of work this regular season. We finished this regular season with a winning record and double the wins that we had last year. So there's a lot of things to be positive about, but we also know, when you make it up to the middle of the pack in your conference, it's always that carrot dangling in front of you. And we had so many opportunities this year to be in that upper echelon of the conference. And, sometimes it takes experience to go through it. The middle of the season when we lost to Tulane, end of the stretch down here at Eastern Carolina senior night, at Temple at our senior night here. Sometimes you just got to go through, what it feels like to be mentally and physically drained at the end of the year, fighting for something and finding a way to fight through and grind it out. And now that we've experienced it, I expect us to be in the same position next year and for us to grind out these tough games down the stretch in spite of being mentally and physically fatigued, because the good teams do it. And we want to consistently be a good team, and I think next year regular season will be even better. Now, with that said, brand new season. Brand new season. I'm going to do it as much as I can as a coach, the trainers, and fatigue and, stretching and proper nutrition and rest. And right now we got to do what we can control, to be as physically capable and mentally capable of filling our gas tank up so we can go in. Anything can happen at this point. It's about to be March in 2 days, and they call it March Madness for a reason. So we're going to conference play, tournament, Mohegan Sun, taking it one game at a time. And I'm expecting the best of our basketball team to show up this weekend.
Certainly, with what this team has accomplished this year, a lot of excitement heading into the conference tournament, knowing what they can accomplish ahead of you. Switching gears now tonight, with it being senior night, just a great performance from Bianca Quisenberry. Brandy Tarver as well had one of her best games of the season, but really nice to see them. I know they wanted to go out with a win, but at least go out with a great performance tonight, and the fans really showed their appreciation.
Bianca Quisenberry is the prime and an excellent example of how you're supposed to play in March. Bianca has 2 tears in both her knees. She practices probably 50% of the time, but you never know her when she shows up to play. And it's March, and it's no different. And then she showed out today, and she emptied everything out of her tank. And I'm really hoping that her performance today, it'll permeate through the team and really, really go through the team. And we got to get up, and we got to put our big girl pants on, and we got to figure out a way, in spite of our physical ailments and mental fatigue, we got to find a way to get up and really do this and give ourselves the best opportunity to compete. The good team that's been showing themselves all year long is in that locker room, and now we just got to find a way to fight through. And at the end of the day, our program and our team this year is better because of everything we're going through. And one season down, hopefully 2 more to go, starting with a conference tournament. I don't even know when we play. I don't know what the seedings are, but I know we'll be ready to go.
Yeah, we're still waiting to see how some of the games finish up tonight. We know the Bearcats will be in action on Friday at some point. But this team all season has continued. Whenever it's faced adversity, has rallied, and we certainly expect that again. But as you said, we turn the calendar to March, and this team certainly has shown it's capable of making a run.
And that's how, I'm expecting it. I'm claiming it. I'm expecting it. Bianca's going to set the tone with her mental toughness, her physical toughness, and I think it's going to electrify through the whole team. And I think we just need to get up one more time, one more game, one game at a time. Next game is our most important game. We're not thinking towards the future. We just worried about who we playing next, preparing for them as much as we can, and continue to get better in practice. The 2 days of practice we're going to have before we go up to Hartford.
All right, Coach. Well, we appreciate your time. We'll see you up in Connecticut here this week for the conference tournament. Bearcats playing on Friday, and look forward to what we can do.
All right. Thanks, Matt.
All right, that's head coach Jamelle Elliott as the Bearcats fall on senior night. 78-61 the final score. They'll be playing Friday in the conference tournament at the Mohegan Sun.